Hello and welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into a story that takes the idea of high school drama and cranks it up to a cosmic scale. We're talking about an academy that's literally the battleground for creation itself. So let's just jump right in. Imagine this, you're a student at a super special academy. But pretty quickly you realize this is way more than just classes and homework. Forget about just passing your exams. The real test here could decide the fate of every world in existence. Okay, so we start out at this academy where right away you get the feeling that nothing is what it seems. And that whole theme is perfectly captured by this secret project that's literally growing right under the school farms. It's a great way of telling us that every single thing here has a hidden layer. And Protocol Limelight is the perfect example of this. On the surface, yeah, it's just a fancy agricultural tool to help grow crops better. But underneath all that, its secret purpose is so much darker. It's actually a weapon, designed for a war that we're only just starting to understand. This whole idea of hidden depths, it doesn't just apply to technology. It applies to the students themselves, and especially to this one kid named Ryu. He seems like just another student, but just like that protocol, his true identity is a massive secret that is going to change absolutely everything. And it doesn't take long for us to realize this is no ordinary school. Turns out it was built at the very center of the cosmos to be the main stage for an ancient, ongoing war. So all the personal drama between the students, that's just a small reflection of a much, much bigger metaphysical struggle. And here we have it, the absolute core of that conflict. That student, Ryu, well, he's actually Ryujin, the literal embodiment of creation itself. And he's facing off against his arch-nemesis, Tristran, who is the embodiment of pure destruction. So this isn't just your standard good versus evil. We're talking about the fundamental clash between existence and total oblivion, all playing out in the hallways of a high school. So then, the Academy's true purpose is finally revealed. It's not just a school, it's this incredible mosaic made from pieces of different worlds. It was intentionally built to bring all the key players together for a huge cosmic event. The school itself is basically a character in the story, a complex machine designed for one single epic purpose. What this all means is that the plot isn't just a straight line. Nope. Instead, the whole structure of the story is more like a giant puzzle. The characters, and us, the audience, we're all invited to find the clues and connect the dots between all these worlds that seem totally separate at first. And you can really see this puzzle taking shape right here in the lore. Just look at this. The traditions from two completely different worlds, they mirror each other perfectly. Notice the recurring number 7, the same archetypes, the same central conflicts. It's a massive hint that these aren't separate stories at all, but just echoes of one single, universal truth. And this theme of parallels just keeps popping up, especially with this constant motif of twins. You've got these pairs that seem contradictory, but are actually complementary. Light and dark, fire and water, alpha and omega. The story is constantly showing us these dualities, not just as a source of conflict, but as essential pieces of a much larger, complete picture. So all these repeating patterns, all these clues, where are they leading? Well, they are all pointing us toward the story's metaphysical core. This is the final layer of truth that makes sense of everything. We're moving beyond plot and structure now, right into the philosophical heart of the whole narrative. And the ultimate secret? It's hidden inside a song, and it poses this incredible riddle. The heart isn't just an organ, it's a person and a cosmic force. It's something so fragile it can be torn apart, but also powerful enough to destroy ultimate darkness. That paradox, that's the key to everything. And the answer to that riddle is the heart is the supreme being, Ryujin. He actually embodies all those contradictions we've been seeing. Strong and weak, broken and whole, human and divine. He takes them all and unifies them into one complete being. He is the resolution to all the story's dualities. The story gives us this really beautiful metaphor to help us get it, a cosmic symphony. Think about it. The universe is presented like a piece of music where 7 distinct parts always resolve into a unified eighth. Whether it's the 7 colors of a rainbow forming white light or 7 notes completing a musical scale, the pattern is always the same. 7 fragments find their completion in a single whole, and that whole is Ryujin. So, what's the big takeaway here? It's that all these worlds and all these students, they aren't really separate after all. They're just fragments of a single story. And the real arc, the thing that saves everybody, it's not a ship, it's not a school, it's the bond, the kinship between all beings that the heart makes possible.
And that leaves us with one last pretty provocative thought to chew on. If the echoes between all these fictional worlds can point to a single, unified story, what might the echoes in our own world's myths and legends be pointing towards?